Being different isn't a bad thing. Once upon a time, there were 4 shapes that lived together in a town called Geometryville, also known as the Math Store. The 4 shapes were a triangle, a square, a circle, and a rectangle. They hated each other because they were different. The circles thought that to be smart, perfect, and beautiful, you needed to be perfectly round, like a circle. The circles thought that all the other shapes were bad. Bad, bad, bad. The triangles thought that to be smart, perfect, and beautiful, you needed to have 3 corners. The triangles thought that all the other shapes were bad. Bad, bad, bad. The squares thought that to be smart, perfect, and beautiful, you needed to have 4 corners and 4 sides, all the same length. The squares thought that all the other shapes were bad. Bad, bad, bad. Rectangles thought that to be smart, perfect, and beautiful, you needed to have 4 corners and 2 sides equal, but longer than the other 2 equal length sides. The rectangles thought that all the other shapes were bad. Bad, bad, bad. One day, a kindergarten teacher came into the math store to buy all the shapes. She wanted the shapes to help teach her students geometry. The shapes went with the teacher to her classroom. When the shapes got to the classroom, they saw, through the window, the dreaded trash truck. All the shapes feared the trash truck. The trash truck takes away bad and broken toys, including bad or broken shapes. And everything that goes into the trash trucks never comes out. The next day, a fairy went to talk to the shapes. The circle noticed that the fairy's wings were perfectly rounded. The fairy very strictly told the shapes that she was there to stop their arguing. The shapes told the fairy that they could not stop arguing because they were different, and being different is a bad thing. The fairy responded saying, "If you do not stop, the teacher will put you where bad shapes go, the garbage." When the fairy told them how important that the shapes work together to teach the children math. She tried to explain to them how being different isn't a bad thing. The fairy said as she flicked her wand, "I have just the spell to fix your problem. Argue, argue, argue no more. Make these shapes fight no more." Poof! The magic spell was cast, and the shapes stopped arguing. When the kids came into the classroom the next morning, they pulled out the shapes to play with them and learn again. This time, the shapes worked together, and the kids learned. The end. Wait! Hold the end page and read the next page for the real ending. The fairy was actually the teacher in disguise. No magic was really needed to help the shapes learn that being different isn't a bad thing. The moral to the story is that being different is not bad. Different can be really good, especially when different people or shapes work together. The real end.